Well, then let's get started with the show and the space game. We are in Patriarch's Keep, right, and we're in the Saint Kaladin with 40 million in the bank. 40 million big bucks that we have to decide what to do with. Oh, look how I was like, Kaladin is quite agile, but I guess that's a split ship for ya. Although a little bit a little bit disaligned. Okay, I'm always gonna first check the ore.
Ore transferred. 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 Ore transferred.
And then we are going to have a look at our station list.
A complex.
So Rombi has 28 million.
Distribution central.
What about our PSP buyers actually? I'm curious. And our SSC buyer. For example, this guy, he doesn't have anything. Oh, you're on an Argon equipment block. Yeah, that explains it. You have 4 PSPs. Ooh, that is pretty good. I don't know how many we will need, but we will need a lot. You also have 3 PSPs here in Saturn. So
This production facility
that's pretty good. How many shadow missiles do we have? 120 shadow missiles. Certainly not something to scoff at. Unless I use them in a volley like last time. And we do have... We have 5 Marines already ready here. Right, so today I want to figure out what next to put into Kaladin. Kaladin is a brave ship that we have here.
The Panther is the result of a failed bid by the family-wide shipyard to win the...
And if we look at our landed ships, we have 2 of them. We have the Total Lunar Eclipse, which is an M3, and then we have the Dangerous Elite, which is an M4. I also want to get in Gnafel to where we are, which is Patriarch's Keep.
Command accepted.
Because I want to switch ships.
Command accepted. Hyperion Vanguard.
So, I really want to start another.
Entering system 2 grand.
Well, I really want to get going on the next part of the main plots. So there are 2 steps that are necessary for me finishing both of these plots. Well, actually, oh, this one we can just finish, right? We just would need a lot of money to finish this one. Talk to the guy in Freedom's Reach. I think we'll save the money for later. We'll rather invest the money for now.
Incoming message. Pirate Buzzard.
So, Pirate Buzzard. Sadly, we're definitely not gonna capture that one because it's just gonna die.
Chairman CO, The Talati Company are grateful for your timely help in the saving of much profit. As a reward, you get 1,000 credits.
Solar power plant. L Alpha. Gate. Profit Center Alpha. Incoming message.
So today we're gonna go on a hunt.
Pulsed beam emitter installed. Pulsed beam emitter installed.
Here.
Plasma burst generator installed. Pulsed beam emitter installed.
And I want to capture some ships for Kaladin. I want Kaladin to have a nice fleet of ships. So I'm gonna go a little bit into Senator's Badlands. Oh no, actually the Yaki are friendly there. Actually that's a problem. If the Yaki are friendly, I can't easily capture them. Oh, I guess we're just gonna... Well, alternatively we can just buy ships.
Plasma burst generator installed. Plasma burst generator installed.
But that's also gonna cost a lot. The alternative thing is to set up another production hub, which I actually am really itching to do. If we look at the main galaxy map, we have the Dennis Lodge with... Actually, it's only 10 stations, honestly. Honestly, this could be greatly expanded, especially considering there's more ore here. There's a lot more ore here. There's a decent amount of silicon here. It does have 150% suns, so it's not an awful sun area. I don't know so much about the market for selling things.
Boron space equipment docks are locations in the Boron territory.
For example,
for upgraded
PPCs.
Space vehicles.
I don't know how easily it would be to sell the PPCs here.
This production
For example, there's a PPC forge over here, but that doesn't really matter.
combining a research facility, shipyard, and corporate.
Where could we sell more PPCs? Do the military stations
This
take
outpost
PPCs?
serves as a remote operating base for military ships. Well-connected pilots.
Sadly not.
This outpost serves as a remote operating base for...
But there's only a single equipment dock in range here. This makes selling to equipment docks rather not so good. Ideally, I want to set up another system that is close to many different equipment docks. And also far away from pirates. So if we consider this area down here... This area is pretty protected. So around Trinity Sanctum, Bad Dad. So Trinity Sanctum has an equipment dock. Bad Dad has an equipment dock. Lucky Plans has an equipment dock. Family Rye has an equipment dock. And then even further down, I think Great Reef has an equipment dock. And then also if we go over here, but that's already too far, because Desecrated Skies is a bad county, so we can't go close to Desecrated Skies. Although if we set up with commercial logistics agents, it's not so bad. But CLS will have the problem there are no Argonians nearby. Oh, we have Light of Heart over here. So let's count. So let's say this is a pirate system, so we don't want to go close to that. And we don't want to go... we don't want to go down into Guns Crusade either. But Rogue's Legacy is pretty safe, so... Yeah, I think we want to set up around this area. We're gonna build something today. I don't know what exactly we're gonna build, but I want to build something here. So, actually, good question. Is the J. Castro actually docked here? Okay.
A departure from conventional Teledy design, the Kestrel is now arguably the fastest.
Okay, so we're gonna jump over there. First order of the day, so we're gonna jump over there and we're gonna check out. Do we want to live in Lucky's planets? I mean, we have to at least check it out. We have to at least check it out.
Entering system, Lucky Planets.
Lucky planets. Okay, so ideally I want to find a mission that will pay me for... So we're gonna start looking for a scan asteroid mission.
How may we assist you?
You are talking?
How may we... Would you like to have this job?
And as we always know, these can be hard to come by.
You are talking?
What's your timing? Do you wish to...
You are talking?
I shall send the information...
Let's Squash Mine Factory.
Gate, Shore of Infinity.
Yeah, let's check out Shore of Infinity. I could just scan all the asteroids for free, but I like to get at least a little bit of money for it, so I'm gonna be stingy and try to get it.
Entering system, Shore of Infinity. Royal Boron Trading Station. Solar.
You are talking?
Royal Boron Trading Station.
You are talking to the...
What impact do you wish to...
So many retrieve the
You
ship
are talking
missions.
to the...
What Boron show...
Sector
You are
maps.
talking to the...
How may we assist? This may prove to involve a little skill on your part. Would you like to have this job?
Okay, a 2 million passenger transport mission. Sadly, we are not in the
You are
passenger
talking.
transport.
You are talking?
Biogas Factory.
You are talking?
Start Mixery.
You are talking?
Plankton Farm. M. Alpha.
Okay, let's check out shallow waters.
Gate. Light Water.
Light waters, sorry. Light water is kind of a pun, you know, because light water is what is used in nuclear reactors. Or at least in some nuclear
Entering
reactors.
system, Light Water.
You are talking to the...
What troubleship I will send the information.
Royal Boron Trading Station.
You are talking?
Would you like to have...
Man, they do not want to give me good missions.
Solar Power Plant. M.
I mean,
Alpha.
You are talking
not
to
that
the
surprising
automated
yet.
interaction system.
Solar Power Plant.
You are talking?
Okay, well, we might just start scanning the asteroids.
Asteroid.
Because, why not? Oh, this one has 25 silicon. That's a decent amount. You can start an economy off of 25 silicon.
Asteroid.
Nine ore, on the other hand, is rather terrible. What about naturally occurring other mines?
Incoming
Doesn't seem to be
message.
anything around here.
Chip plants produce micro.
Lucky Planet has ore mines
Silicon.
and silicon mines, and they're really overflowing. That is possibility to make profit. Oh, we don't have trading system extension. Wow, that is...
Gate. Shore of Infinity.
That must be because I stripped the J. Castro before, for some other purpose.
Entering system. Shore of Infinity. Gate. Preacher's Refuge.
I also just had sushi. I feel really satiated now. I can still taste a little bit of it.
Entering system. Preacher's
In a
Refuge.
good way.
Military outpost. Docking autopilot off. Docking
Oh,
autopilot.
we don't even have a
to the
docking.
automated interaction system.
This outpost serves as a remote operating base for military.
Yeah, let's just go to the equipment dock.
Gate. Trinity Sanctum. Entering system. Trinity
Yeah.
Sanctum.
I think I want to set up another station complex for making money, maybe.
Paranid equipment dock.
You are talking.
Also, you
Is this a job?
scan for legal wares is never really
You
good.
positive.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
In the name of Priest Emperor Czar, our
Connection to local trading network established. Incoming message. Incoming message.
Mankosat, Chotepilt, we're all getting ready here.
Training. 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 Gate. Bad debt.
you are talking.
What name have I entered?
You are talking to.
I have the info.
You are talking.
Is good talk transmitting?
I'm pretty
You
sure
are
it's a
talking.
white mission to scan asteroids, but they don't want me to scan asteroids for them right now. They're very happy not to scan the asteroids.
Gate. Preacher's Refuge.
So let's look at the boron ship list again. What kind of
Shipyards
ships
are
do
the
they sell?
heart and soul of modern
200
society.
megajoule shields,
They
1
are
gigajoule
factories
shields.
of gigantic proportions, built to manufacture all types of space vehicle, and even build and sell prefab construction kits for whole new factories. Because of the immense resources and labor required to build, as well as
Anyway, we may...
entry system, Preacher's Refuge.
have a couple of million, although shareholders' fortune is kind of bleeding money right now. It's not actually making money. You have another million. Same with Dennis. Dennis is supposed to make
A
money.
complex hub controls power distribution, central command, and control.
Dennis is
Commodity
bleeding money, kind of.
You are talking to.
What you show is this.
You are talking.
Oh, there's a lot of missions on this,
You are
on this
talking
thing.
to the auto.
I help you.
You are talking.
I will send the.
You are talking.
I will send the.
You are talking.
You are talking.
Gate, Shore of Infinity. Entering system, Shore of Infinity. Plankton Farm. M. Alpha.
You are talking to the...
What name do you wish?
You are talking...
What name do you wish?
Okay, we're just gonna scan it all by hand. Well, not by hand, just by... Oh, we don't even have the software for... Damn it! Who stripped this ship bare? Like, holy moly.
Gate. Lucky Planets.
Somebody really stripped all the important software and upgrades from the J. Kestrel. And I'm very sure it wasn't me. I'm 10% sure it wasn't me.
Entering system. Lucky Planets. Boron equipment dock.
Maybe even 11%. So I'm being very generous.
You are positive.
Successfully docked.
Queen Atreus and the Kingdom of Boron.
The connection to local trading network established.
There is no exploration software here. Ugh. Well, let's go to the Argon. The Argon boys.
Gate. Rolf's Legacy. Entering system. Rolf's Legacy. Gate. Great Trench. Entering system. Great Trench. Boron equipment dock.
There's another one here. Oh,
Boron space equipment docks are locations in the Boron territory for upgrading space vehicles.
interesting. The Boron have 2 of them around here. Yeah, this area is really packed with equipment docks, so
Entering system. Rolf's Legacy.
would be pretty good for selling equipment.
Heavy weapons complex. Alpha. Gate. Montalar.
Like 2 gigajoule shields though. But I don't know who's selling 2 gigajoule shield factories. Is there a Boron? No, I think the
Entering
Boron,
system.
like each race only has a
Montalar.
few, but I don't actually know if that goes for the same as they sell you.
Shipyards are the heart and soul.
Yeah. Oh.
Shipyards are the heart and soul of modern. Shipyards are the heart and soul of modern society.
Well, yeah, there's also only a 1 gigajoule shield.
Shipyards are the heart and soul of modern.
Yeah, Boron seemed to be 200 megajoule. So why did I want to go here? Sure, I had a plan. Boron seemed to be only 200 megajoule or 1 gigajoule shield. Ultimately, if I'm setting up my own production, I want a production of...
Entering system. Light of heart.
I may want some 1 gigajoule shields, but isn't Rombi already producing some? No, Rombi's actually not producing any shields. Okay.
Free Argon trading station.
You are talking?
Great encoding data for transmission. Now.
Federal Argon shipyard. Argon equipment dock. Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation is honored to welcome...
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh, there's no exploration software here either. Who is hiding the exploration software? Come on, guys.
Split space equipment docks are the locations in split territory for upgrading space vehicles.
Must be the Paranid or the Taladi.
Paranid
No, wait, I
space
was here.
equipment
Is it the Taladi?
Teladi space equipment docks are basically functional.
Yeah, there's
not
Explorer Command. Okay. Well, let's go to the Taladi then.
Gate Montalar.
I'm wondering if I have enough money to set up this new station. I'm not exactly rich. We have 40 million here. I can grab another... Yeah, I can grab another 30 million from the factories. But that only brings us to 70 million. Is 70 million to set up a new complex? Not really. Because we're probably gonna have to set up a self-sufficient solar loop, because if you build a large station complex, it immediately starts eating those, so yeah.
Gate Rolk's Legacy.
We could try to buy up like ore or silicon without producing it ourselves, but that's dangerous.
Entering system Rolk's Legacy.
I don't know what the production rates there will be.
Gate Lucky Planets.
But if we find an area that is really saturated with mines, like this area here is super saturated with ore mines.
Silicon.
Not so much with silicon mines though. What about the Ministry of Finance?
Ore mine. Silicon.
Could be more. Yeah, there's always a lot more ore mines around. Ooh, there's a lot of solar power plants in Rice Crusade. Sorry, Rice's Crusade, as she keeps calling it. You know, I'm thinking about... Maybe we should make a station complex that... Okay, that's a bit megalomaniac. That's the megalomaniac in me talking, but maybe we should make a station complex that produces every weapon in the game that can be produced. Like, that has every single...
Gate Shore of Infinity.
Oh, somebody's being shot at. Oh, that's just a pirate. That has every available weapon producer. Calm down there. That's going to take a lot of food. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of food and energy. And the energy is definitely going to need like at least 2 dedicated self-sufficient loops for energy cells. Plus buying more energy cells probably. Like, it's not just one or the other, it's going to be both.
Gate Preacher's Refuge.
Because I don't want to make it fully self-sufficient, because that's going to limit the usefulness. Or it's gonna limit the profits.
Entering system Preacher's Refuge. Gate Trinity Sanctum.
Maybe we should figure it out. Maybe I want to figure it out. Let's buy the Explorer Command software. And then let's do the math. Let's do the maths. The maths with
Entering
big numbers.
system, Trinity Sanctum.
Trinity Sanctum. Trinity Sanctum is a weird sector where everything is not where you expect it to be.
Gate Bad Debt.
I'll have to pull up the website. What are we mathing today?
Bad debt.
A new factory complex. We're probably gonna make a new
Date,
factory complex.
Ministry of Finance.
We're gonna make a depot, kinda. Like a weapons depot. I haven't really decided what to call it yet. So if there's a funny punny name, let us know. Also, I haven't decided which sector to put it yet. Other than that, it should be around the area between Lucky's Planet
System.
and Ministry of Finance. Somewhere here in this area. We're gonna build it. Somewhere here. Because this area is very well located. Because this area, essentially, if we build it like here, it has access to all 5 races of equipment docks. Well, honestly, the same goes for a certain sector named Getsofune. But holy moly, why would we build in Getsofune? Because there's just nothing nearby. Like, you have to go through Menelau's Paradise and Bluish Schnaut. And they are constantly, like, menaced by Xenon. So, I'm not gonna set up anything up here until I have, like, a fleet of my own to defend it. So anyway, Ministry of Finance, equipment dock is down there.
Teladi Space Equipment Dock.
We're gonna buy some
Successfully docked.
software
On
here.
behalf of Chairman CEO, the Teladi Company are delighted for the...
A connection to local trading network
I'll
established.
also buy these guys. Alright, so we have these now.
Training.
Now I'm gonna try to bring up I have to try and find where is I posted that somewhere to myself to remember the link, but I don't have it anymore. Romy's washing machine. Yeah, we can use this link here. One second. Also, it's also kind of gonna be lame without music. Let's put on some X3 Getsu Fune music or something.
8分待ってね
No ads. No ads. I'm not gonna give free ads. Okay, it's only gonna be intermediate here. Don't worry about it. Where can I show you? There we go. It is spreadsheet o'clock again. This is what we're all internally craving. The Terran Conflict online complex calculator. Music is quite loud. Oh, you are very loud, right? This music is very loud. That's better. Alright, I hope that's better. Well, I think this looks balanced. Okay, so. Although it's really good music, so you don't want to notch it down too low. So, we want to maybe consider... Do we want to make our own ammunition? Yeah, this is a little quiet now, that's true. That's... Okay. Alright, so... Do we want to make ammunition as well? Nah, let's not go overboard. On the other hand... No, we will not be able to sell those. I want to also sell things. So we're just gonna make, not missiles, we're gonna make the shields. The shield 1 gigajoule, shield, let's go in order, that's more that I can remember. So shield, we don't want 1 megajoule shields, I'm pretty sure Will we ever use 5 megajoule shields? Okay, maybe 5 megajoule shields. 25 for sure we will want. 200 we want. 1 gigajoule we want. And 2 gigajoule. Which races do we have? We have Paranet and Taladi. I don't remember which one was more expensive. Okay, Taladi are cheaper than Paranet, so I think Paranet are the most expensive. Yes, yeah, Paranet are the most expensive. So we're gonna go with Boron where we can, and then we're gonna avoid Paranet because Paranet are very expensive. Paranet are the most expensive, so we're gonna avoid those. Okay, just producing all of the shields is already gonna cost 30 million. Yeah, I also used to make spreadsheets, but you know, now we can do it. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. That's gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be a lot of money. So do we make the shield production different from the... Maybe we separate the shield production and the weapon production? Maybe they are two separate things? Otherwise this thing is really gonna be too big. So maybe we make one that produces all the shields, and then one that produces all the weapons. Time for missions. Yeah, we did a lot of missions yesterday though. I don't wanna like, you gotta have a little bit of variety. So today I wanna build something. Even if it's only the beginning of something greater. But every stream a taxi stream. I mean, taxi missions are pretty good for making the money. We definitely would be making a lot more money with that. The guns of the drone, no, the drums of the gone are playing in the background now. Okay. Right. Yeah, we're gonna need like 150 million. Personal transport can also complete remotely. Yeah, but you need to pick up the missions. Like, if you're already around there picking up the missions, it's hardly... Like, I could see it, like you could go in a very fast ship, and then maybe you'd find more missions going around, but I don't know, it sounds like more hassle than it's worth. There's a lot of weapons factories. Oh, that is interesting. The individual ones, you have to be there. Okay. So what do we do now? I mean, maybe we could do all of the shields first. Maybe let's start with a factory that does all of the shields. What do they actually need? They will need lots of ore. But there is lots of ore around there, so... although the balance for these things is gonna be awful. So... for example, cattle ranch and a... Huna Bakery. Maybe M&M? Okay, that would break us... no, that would use too many meat steak kahunas. Too many. Oh, wait. You can have... no, these are all the same size. I think you can... Yeah, it does let you choose a sector, but I don't want to spoiler myself. I don't want to spoiler myself. I don't actually want to, like, I like to buy more, because that way you profit from the AI. Like, I understand the idea of, oh, it's self-sustaining, now I no longer have to worry about transports, but you have to sell it anyway. And B, if you buy low, you save. Like, if you produce this internally, basically you have the production price of, and the average price, kinda. So you can make a profit faster. Like, yeah, basically you make your profit faster. If you reduce, like, if you import some of the ore. Okay, but anyway, just for curiosity, let's do all the weapons one. So, cluster flag, concussion, EM plasma cannon, energy bolt chain gun. No, EM plasma doesn't work. We don't have Terran access yet. Energy bolt chain gun, flank artillery, frag bombs, Gauss cannon, HEPT, good old HEPT, IREs. I don't even know why we would produce IREs, but we're going for all of them. We're going for all of them. In IBLs, ion cannon, ion disruptor, ion pulse generator, ion shard railgun. That's the only... Look, iron, boron. But then iron shard railgun is split. Aha. Yeah, that can confuse one. Oh yeah, I also don't want to depend on what they bring, so I'm... But if you have enough of your own transporters, it's kind of fine. Mass driver. Oh, we are not going to be able to afford this. Not at all. Matter animator, we can't. PAC. It's not even showing the complete price. PRG, phase repeater gun. ESGs, yeah. PPCs. Oh boy, this is gonna be a big one. Can we get PBGs? Taladi are selling PBG forges. Oh, I didn't know. Boron where possible, please. Yeah, and Taladi over... Taladi the second cheapest? Yeah, Taladi are the second cheapest race, so we're gonna go with Taladi. So PBGs, PSPs are Terran, pulse beam emitters, Starburst, tractor beams. We don't need tractor beams. Okay, so this would be 160 million just to buy one. Oh no, we don't even have this one selected. Okay, 170 million. 170 million just to buy one of every one of every weapon factory. 170 million. Okay, now let's start thinking about energy cells. So we're gonna say solar power plant XL. From the boron. Oh, these guys actually don't need... all of these don't need a lot of energy cells, but it's all gonna be in the food. So next, we are gonna need a lot of food. So bow gas with bofu. L-sized. We are definitely gonna need more. At least 5, I'm assuming. Oh, 5 is actually too much. Well, we also need crystal plants. Where is crystal? Crystal fab. Boron L. 2 of those. Okay, we actually have too much bofu now. Maybe 3 and 3? That's not quite enough. Well, we're gonna look at this later. Next, what do we need? We need meat steaks. So we will need a cattle ranch and a Kahuna bakery. Where is the Kahuna? Kahuna bakery. Give me both L-sized. And we are now overproducing the meat steak kahunas. Wow, we are really overproducing them. Maybe we should switch something from boron to argon here. Balance that out. Okay, that looks better. Still overproducing. What about M size here? No, M size is not enough. M size is not enough. Next, we'll need nostrop oil. So we'll need a flower farm. Into a sun oil refinery. And that's not enough. We will need 2 of them. We will need 2 of them. Oh, actually, is this 150? Well, it might be 150% wherever we're going, but that might require another crystal fab. But there might be crystals around that area that we can just buy up. Okay, add more rows. What else do we need? We still need some ore. Oh, we need some. We do need some raster oil. Okay, who's this Paranit? Okay, there's no other option. Split, there's no other option. I guess we have to do it. Although, what if we kick those out? Iron Child? No, we do want those though. PSGs, we do want those. Yeah, we can't split. We can't skip those. So, that is a raster refinery into a... No, wait, sorry, wrong way around. It is a shelled space aquarium into a raster refinery. Okay, we are going to need the L size. And then we have enough raster oil. And lastly, soja husks. So that is a soy farm into a soyery. That M is enough for that. Oh, that even fills it perfectly. Okay. Then we're gonna need a ton of ore. A little more energy cells, but that access can be filled. Energy cells is fine. Although, maybe we can just sneak in another Crystal Fab M? Ah, but then we need more Bofu. Okay, well, let's try more Bufu. 4 and 4. Ah, but then they really eat into the energy cells. What about 150%? Okay. And maybe we do want an ore mine. I don't remember how much an ore mine can give. Well, let's just imagine we had an ore mine. And maybe a silicon mine. Boron. Boron? Bolt L. So, ooh, oh, that is a lot of ore and silicon we'll need. But I do like the outline of this station. I do like it. It is not a bad station per se. Although in this way, it wouldn't have any resources, so we wouldn't be able to train up our guys. So what is this consumption actually? Per what? Is this per hour? Because 450... Yeah, 3000 ore per hour would be insane. Sure ain't per second, yeah, that's a given. Let's hope it's not per second. Yeah, I think it should be per hour as well. But carting in 3000 ore per hour. Well, let's see how realistic that is. Because otherwise how do I train my people here? I mean, maybe we could say we buy the soybeans or the soja husks. Maybe we can skimp a bit on that. Let's take a look. Zafuna, I'm gonna stop you for a second. And we're gonna take a look in-game. Oh, actually, yeah, we got some messages. Because we were actually AFKing.
Trained in a variety.
Hey, if I think about, for example, about the soy farms here.
Soy farms. Soy farms.
Do we have enough soy farms around here?
Ore mines.
I mean, there are a lot of very full ore mines. Huh, that's another point actually we could be trying to fill out. Yeah, let's lose the man on the roof here. We don't need
Tomahawk heavy missile. Sold.
Oh, flail barrages. But we produce them ourselves.
Flail barrage missile. Sold.
Banshees, yeah. Okay, we can't get them. Auroras we can just buy. What else is on you? Mr. Man on the roof. Energy cells, shields. Oh yeah, some shields, that's fine. And Titanium. Why do you keep having this Teladianium? I feel like I've told the man on the roof to drop this Teladianium so often. Okay, anyway, jump and fly to station. Just get some ore from ore mines.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Also, just eject that Teladianium. Okay, I, however, need to make money. No matter how we do it, we'll need some money. So we'll, go and get the money. Every stream is a taxi stream now, so
Gate bad debt.
we'll need to get some money. And, how full are the miners? Not that full yet. Let's wait a bit more.
Entering system bad debt. Gate Trinity Sanctum.
Oh, but we will also have to buy some, not transporters, sorry, some, what are they called?
Entering system Trinity
TS.
Sanctum. Gate Preacher's Refuge.
Freighter.
Entering system Preacher's Refuge. Gate Shore of Infinity. Go get. Entering system Shore of Infinity.
Where's Knuffle? Oh, Knuffle is in the
Gate
next system in Lucky Planets.
Entering system Lucky Planets. Hyperion Vanguard. Jump device charging.
Oh, somebody's in the south gate of the Terran space. Who's here?
Entering system Asteroid Belt.
The
Terra
ATF.
Military Osaka.
And then Osaka.
Orbital Defense Station. Docking autopilot off. Docking autopilot off.
Come on, just let me auto-dock.
Docking granted. Autopilot off.
Do we not have a docking computer on Knuffle anymore? We do. And why are you not trying to...
Docking granted.
You are negative. You cannot undergo docking procedure at the moment.
Okay, well, I didn't really want to dock anyway. I wanted fish lips. Follow me.
Command accepted. Iguana.
Please don't crash into anything, fish lips.
Mining outpost M Delta. Login granted. Command accepted.
So the question is, we could also do taxi missions outside of Terran space.
Incoming message.
And the advantage there is that we can jump. But it's a lot harder to find
Training.
transport missions,
Training.
I feel. Because Terran space is very limited in what kind of missions can spawn. So you always have a very good chance to spawn a taxi mission.
You are talking to...
I am sending through the data now. You'll walk through this.
Transorbital accelerator. Mars.
This is a lot of money we need to make. The station price, it says here on the tin, is 230 million. 230 million. That is like,
Entering system. Mars.
well, like 25 high value
Rate incoming
taxi
message.
missions. Oh wait, I actually did go to Mars.
Training.
The Mars direction isn't so good for taxi missions, I feel. We rarely get the really good ones here.
Message. Training.
You are talking...
This is what we're...
Transorbital accelerator. Venus.
Didn't we make some money yesterday? What did I spend it on? Oh right, I bought loads of baldricks. I spent like 20 million buying baldricks.
Entering system. Venus.
Maybe that wasn't so
Phantom
smart.
missile fabrication facility.
But they're gonna make money eventually. I feel like I'm passively making money now. Actually, let's watch my money while we're flying around. So on the top left, it's now 46 million. Yeah, 46,192. It went down a little bit.
Message.
Down a little bit more. Down a little bit more.
You are
I'm gonna
talking...
keep an eye on it.
Encoding data for transmission now. Anything there you find of
People into the
interest?
moon. Okay, well, I guess we're desperate.
Successfully docked.
Oh, it's the USC Orbital Supply Station. That wasn't very smart of
Transorbital
me.
accelerator.
Because that is always...
Orbital defense
That is in
station.
an awful position. The supply station is so far away.
You are talking...
Good transmitting information now. Does it interest you?
Oh, you also want to go to the moon and you're gonna
You
give
are
us
talking...
500,000 for it? 500,000 isn't really worth it. We want the 8 million, 7 million jobs. If we do 10 of them, that's 70 million. If we do 20 of them, that's 140 million. And then we're roughly in the ballpark of what we need.
Successfully docked.
Okay, now get me to my destination.
It's very pushy, these people.
orbital accelerator, the moon.
I wonder even where are the Terrans getting their shields from? Is there even a single shield factory in Terran space? I don't think so. I think they only have their special weapon productions. And shields just kinda apparate out of thin air. Do Terrans even use shields? That would be pretty cool actually if they had like some alternative technology that was like completely different. But I don't know. Like in terms of gameplay, the shields barely matter. Like weapons do different amounts of damage to shields than to hull. And hull life is tied to certain things like bailing. And some weapons ignore shields, or, yeah, go right through shields. Well, I say some weapons, I think it's only the mass driver that goes through shields. Not sure about the Gauss cannon, actually. I've never used a Gauss cannon. No, wait, the Gauss cannon forge is the... that is the
Successfully docked.
electromagnetic thingy,
Incoming
I think.
message.
Anyway, do you want to go somewhere?
You might find things a little tricky.
You want to go to Mercury for 2 million, sure.
Okay, I'm securely on board. Get me to my destination now.
No, we're not getting you to your destination now because first we need to go all the way over there, the
Solar
160
power plant,
kilometers
XL
to that
Beta. Shipyard.
place. Oh, there's a transport of mine. You have Terran MIEs and sea
The
rations. Where are you
Baldric
currently
is the
going?
backbone of the USC.
Oh, and you're going to the Shadow Missile Factory. How's the Shadow
This
Missile Factory?
production facility manufactures the Shadow missile.
They didn't actually need more of this stuff, but sure, go ahead.
Solar power plant, XL Beta.
Oh yeah, I want to check out. Yeah, but now I got some money. So now we're... So I got 300,000, but the money in my bank account didn't really rise by 300,000. So that means maybe I'm bleeding money over time? I'm just gonna watch my money there. 46, 226,000, 211,000, 196, 395. Hard to say. Okay, let's get the ore.
Transferred. Ore 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 transferred.
Hätte der sie noch hab?
Command accepted.
Cut high, by the way. Do you have enough energy cells? Yeah, you do.
Command accepted.
We're gonna let you patrol there.
Notice any extra oxygen consumption on board recently?
Oh wow, you really want to go to Mercury fast. I don't think we're gonna make it to Mercury for you. Oh, also, that solar power plant is so far away. Moon is really crappy system to be a taxi in because it's so big.
Incoming message.
Okay, at least we unloaded the guy for 500,000, but
Successfully
I should have
Connection to local trading
focused on the guy
established.
that wants to Mercury for 2 million. Yeah, now it's
Transorbital
another 100
accelerator,
kilometers to that
Venus.
gate. I think we might have to boost our way there. Although it's not it's time efficient in game, but not out of game. Anyway,
Command rejected. Command rejected. Command rejected. Command rejected. Command rejected.
how much energy do I need? Like 30%. Oh.
I'm not getting any younger here.
Oh yeah, he is already pushy in the back. Oh yeah, you're at the Xenon hub. Unload the ore.
Transferred. The mosquito missile ore is the most common mineral ore. Command accepted. Command accepted. Command rejected.
Now we have 10 minutes. Where exactly does he want? He wants a military base. I think the military base in Mercury is actually very close to the entrance, so not impossible to do, but it's gonna be tight.
Engine system, Venus. Transorbital accelerator.
It's gonna be especially
Mercury,
tight.
USC. Command rejected. Command rejected.
I'm not gonna try and talk to the supply base. It's too far away.
Incoming message. Training. Command rejected.
Right, how much time do we have to
Engine
make it there?
system, Mercury. Military base.
5 minutes. I think that should be fine.
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established.
We have everything they have here, so that's fine.
Water purification plant. M Alpha.
You are talking.
Great encoding data for transmission. Now, you may
Yeah,
see
you went
some
to
heavy
Venus
challenges
in
for this
11
mission.
minutes.
Reckon you can
The other two missions are very far away, so I'm gonna take you.
You are talking.
Successfully docked.
Okay, I'm securely on board. Get me to my destination now.
Transorbital accelerator. Venus.
Oh, I think, by the way, the launch tomorrow for the SLS is still a go-ahead. As I saw from the news today,
Incoming
there's
message.
some kind of small damage on the capsule, but they're still gonna launch anyway, is what they said. Okay, bought the ore. We still got the Xenon Hub. I'm gonna manually supply the Xenon Hub now with some more ore, because we're getting close to the finish line. Yeah, so I will be at work tomorrow when the launch attempt starts. If I can find the time, though, I think I will try to maybe watch part of the launch coverage. And if NASA goes live on Twitch, I will host the NASA stream on this channel. So if you're around in about, when would that be?
I'm not getting any younger here.
12 hours plus 16 hours-ish? In 16 hours or so?
Orbital Defense Station.
So it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So it's in the middle of the night. It's a bit sad. It's not the most amazing launch. It's in the middle of the night. And they probably hope for more publicity.
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established.
Yeah, I did well. I know.
You are talking to the...
What kind of patching?
You want the ball rig,
Matter, antimatter, warhead production fab.
and you
M
want... Oh, you're producing the warheads.
Alpha. This production fab map.
What, you actually need more MREs. Do we have any MREs?
This station is used as the central supply hub of outlying Terran sec.
You are talking?
What kind you going to give me?
But as usual, the missions are kind of meager out here. Oh, there's another one that just spawned.
Ghoul Missile Manufacturing Plant. Alpha.
You are talking?
I'm sending through the data now. Stop gawking. You want
Okay,
the
2 million to the moon. Well, I guess we're taking it. Even though I hate the moon. The moon is too big. Specifically, the system called the moon in this game is too big. I don't have anything particular against the size of the moon itself.
Successfully docked.
You could even argue the moon is too small. Too small to be useful. Oh, a lot of rubbish.
Orbital accelerator. The moon.
The moon is missing a lot of elements, you know. Hardly any carbon on the moon. That's no moon, yeah. Hardly any hydrogen on the moon. Plenty of oxygen and aluminum, but what are you gonna do with that?
Entering system. The moon.
Oh god, the ghoul
Shadow
factory
Missile
is...
Construction Facility. Alpha.
But the mission said we should go to the moon. Didn't this just say we should go to the ghoul missile construction facility? No, it came from the... We have to go to the shadow missile for... And the shadow missile thing is all the way over there. Oh well. Well, we have Sita for a reason.
Incoming message.
You can find sand on the moon. Well, yeah, I guess it's one kind of sand. But it's even worse than normal sand. It's even rougher. Like, the real meme of I hate sand, it's rough and it gets everywhere, is even worse on the moon, apparently. Because there's no atmosphere and there's no erosion. The regolith, the moon sand, is apparently super like freshly crushed stone. Not like old sand, which can be like soft and rounded. It's like freshly crushed stone. It's like really sharp and rigid, small things. But, well, I don't know how fine it is actually, but it's definitely... Oh no.
Transferred. Or transferred.
Oh, some of them are.
Or
How did the?
transferred.
Oh, I must have forgotten
Or
the fat miner.
transferred. Or transferred.
Yeah.
Or transferred.
But
Or transferred.
yeah, Anu wrote it,
Transferred.
so
Or
it's really
transferred.
sharp.
Or
And
transferred.
on a microscopic scale, this means that it just sticks to everything. So apparently, it's just like really sticky.
Command accepted.
And on a macroscopic scale, it just also hurts. So if you get it in your eyes or your lungs, it's potentially very unhealthy.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Like poor old chap Cave Johnson. Remember Cave Johnson?
You are talking?
Reckon you can take the...
Sadly, there's no follow-up mission from the Shadow Factory.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Sol are a...
Incoming message.
Don't think there are any missions at the Taurus, but we can look into the Taurus. We haven't been there in a while.
Earth.
So we can see there over there. That is the Taurus.
Entering system. Earth.
Oh no, there's a mission there.
Earth Taurus. Incoming message. Incoming message.
You are talking?
You want the job?
It's a rubbish mission.
Construction on the massive planetary habitation and defense Taurus first began in 2918, and work still continues. This station provides a massive defense platform for Earth and is the primary dock and shipyard of the Terran fleet. Further construction is underway to develop a solar energy supply for all of Earth, an orbital agricultural production center, and additional human habitation.
Fascinating, isn't it? Oh, while we're here, let's just dock.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome. Your presence here is an honor.
Connection to...
Oh, they do actually have... Do they produce these things here, I wonder? I don't know, or do they just sell? Ah, it probably acts like a trading station, so... Oh god, the reverse undocking is... spooky.
Transorbital accelerator. The moon.
I wonder how they keep the gate aligned with the moon.
The moon. Solar power plant. XL Beta. Incoming message.
Sadly we haven't gotten a single of the really, really good missions yet. Which I think is a call for to us to just leave this area. Moon, Mars, Venus, Mercury side. Yeah, and the mission even despawns before our eyes. To add injury to
Transorbital
insult.
accelerator, Venus.
To add injury to insult. By the way, I want to check out Man on the Roof. Keep buying these things. Dock at the other arm. Ooh, there's a lot of baddies here, so don't move right now. Just stay where you are. We are needing 50,000 ore. A manageable amount, and I'm actually starting to worry about the Chip Romby Super Freighter. Yep, Chip Romby is full. Chip Romby is
A
full.
complex hub controls power distribution.
This is why Romby is making money suddenly, because Chip Romby is full. Where are we gonna put the Chip Rom? Where are we gonna put the microchips? Where are we gonna put the microchips? It's only 6,000, by the way. This is not an overwhelming amount, but we will want to get more of them. I don't want to use the Man on the Roof. I mean, I guess I have the Vulture Super Freighter. Where are you? Where are you? Queen's Harbor. That is not very close to Romby. But you do have a jump drive, right? Okay, navigation, jump and fly to station. Oh, you need to buy some energy cells for yourself. So how about you buy yourself some energy cells? Now, jump and fly to station to Romby.
Docking granted. Command accepted. Entering system, Venus. Phantom Missile Fabrication Facility, Alpha.
You are target flag transmitting info.
Transorbital Accelerator, Mars.
In some weird way, Venus, the system Venus, and the arrangement of stations, and even like, oh, the location of the planet and the color of the planet really reminds me of Jupiter 2. Like, in my head, Venus and the Jupiter 2 system are very similar. Okay, by the way, the Vulture Super Freighter.
Incoming message.
No, it's not docked yet. No Eurospace economy. Oh, hello, Kaladin. You have 2 ships inside you already. That's a good point. We need to add a 3rd ship to Kaladin, because I promised every stream. Is this a freighter or a gefreiter? Good question. But I promised every stream we would add more ships to the Kaladin.
Mars.
Ooh, and there's some missions here.
Wraith
Let's try to see.
Missile Production Plant, Alpha.
Now I don't know what next to put into Kaladin. I don't actually know. I don't want to contain multitudes. Well, you're a carrier. That's kind of your job, to deal with the many implications of that.
You are talking to...
I've got transmitting.
You are talking...
Great, this is what...
Nope. That mission?
You are talking...
Great, encoding data for transmission. Now, anything there you find of interest?
500,000 to Jupiter 3? Sure. It's the right direction. Let's not get picky.
Starburst shockwave cannon.
Maybe we should add a Terran ship there? I mean, if you're already here, Kaladin,
Successfully.
why don't I show you a few ships and you
Okay,
just
I'm
say...
securely on board. Get me
You
to
just-
my destination now.
You just tell me if you think one of them looks nice. What do we have? We have a... Well, Rapier's kind of boring, but I'd give you a Rapier.
Rapier.
You want a Rapier. This is a Rapier. Yeah. It's a small, fast ship. Then we have... We have a Saber.
Terran freight transporter.
Robbing a return ship mission. Ah, but...
Paris drone factory.
No, they're just gonna kill the... They spawn like a policeman, you know? If you like try to rob it. And then... You have to do like shenanigans of like getting rid of the police that are chasing you and stuff like that.
You are talking...
You want the job?
Paris drone factory. M Alpha.
You are talking...
Transmitting information now.
Ah, he wants to Mercury. We don't go back to Mercury. Mercury's there.
Transorbital accelerator. Asteroid belt.
Oh, by the way. Also, you are going to take... Just take some microchips.
Microchips transferred.
I'm going to officially name you the... Chips. I think Mars looks really cool from space. It would be really like a shame if somebody terraformed it. I think the game Terraforming Mars is like a dystopia.
Entering system. Asteroid belt. Mining outpost. M Gamma.
You are talking...
Transmitting it.
You are talking...
Great, encoding data for transmission now.
You are talking...
Transmitting information now.
1 million for Terran TP, but the timing is too short. We can't reliably make that.
Mining outpost. M.
Hello again? Terraforming Mars is an imperative. Really? I don't know. It looks nice the way it is, doesn't it? Like the reddish color. It's like unique. It's like the only red planet in the entire solar system. Like there's a lot of gray and brown and rocky things. There's like especially darkish gray or darkish brown colors. We have a lot. But red, this like nice vivid red. We must consume the galaxy like the hive destroyers that we are.
What? We're patching through the
No, but-
information now. You going to give me a green light on the job?
Why not
Transorbital
adapt our bodies?
accelerator.
Venus is
Jupiter.
Venus is kind of like... Also, that's not Venus, that's just the atmosphere. And it's kind of more like a dirty orange.
Entering system. Jupiter. USC.
It's not the same color as Mars. Oh, that's the support station. I don't actually want to go that direction.
Poltergeist missile fabrication facility.
We can't even consume Earth yet. Was that what we were planning? Oh, I must have missed the fact that we were planning to do that.
Transorbital accelerator.
I mean, I guess in some sense we
Jupiter
are.
2.
I mean, obviously you can read history as humanity trying to consume more and more of Earth. You just like Mars for its lack of atmosphere. Now that is just slander. Mars is very atmospheric. A thin atmosphere doesn't mean a lack of atmosphere. Just because it's different from Earth doesn't mean it's insufficient. Let's not go to like Gaia superiority here. No, it does not. Earth's atmosphere is way too thick, and so are people who think that Mars needs to be terraformed. Oh, hello Romby, good evening to you as well.
Jupiter 2. Matter, antimatter launcher.
Then in this
for
case, did it actually mean a
Alpha
lag?
command rejected.
No, it does not.
Rejected.
It's
You are talking to the...
it's
You are
sufficient
talking
enough to have
Encoding
seasons.
data for transmission.
Ooh,
Now,
3
reckon you
million.
can take the job?
3 million to asteroid belt. I mean, it's the best mission we've had in a while.
Ice harvesting facility. L Alpha.
You are talking
But it's
to...
also not amazing. But I guess we're gonna pick it
You
up.
are talking...
And we're gonna hope to do both missions. I mean, so the idea was I wanted to build a large station complex, and then I realized I'm too poor to build a large station complex.
Connection to local
So,
trading network established.
Yeah, now we're trying to make the money so I can build another large
Transorbital
station complex.
accelerator, Jupiter 3.
If a certain highly advanced station complex that I invested a lot in was returning more, then I wouldn't have to be a taxi driver, Romby. Mars once had an atmosphere in...
Entering system.
It went
Jupiter
until
3.
it went through space puberty. Yeah. Time for Baron Daddy mode.
Ice harvesting facility. L Alpha.
I mean, there's too many emotes. Actually, I have too little emotes. I haven't even seen your lander emote. Come on, Kaladin, you can't tease us with a lander emote and then not show it. Show us your lander emote. You have official permission to lander emote.
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established. Transorbital accelerator. Jupiter
Also,
2.
how are there pirates again here? Why are there always pirates going around? These like out. So it's a follower emote, not a sub emote. Hmm? There are follower emotes? I thought there were different tiered sub emotes. I didn't know there were any like completely free emotes. I should put all the emotes into free. I don't want to charge anything for emotes. Especially Wop Champ.
Entering system. Jupiter 2.
Also, I would not recognize this as a lender. What game is that a lender from?
You are talking...
Encoding data for transmission. Now.
Transorbital accelerator. Jupiter.
There are also follower emotes, but you can't use them outside the channel. Ah, you mean the follower emotes is channel only. Okay.
Incoming.
But I think if you unlock it with channel points, you can use the emotes outside, right? So maybe that's better. No, if you unlock something with channel points, you... Sorry. Oh, that is not so cool. Twitch. But I guess they really want to push you to buy them, so makes sense. place, or maybe dock at another one here.
Command accepted.
I need to check for the ore. Yeah, it's filling up. Let's
Transferred.
empty them out.
Transferred.
The lander emote is from Patty 3 that only works for sub Okay, so I should keep it as sub emotes. Yeah, so then I'm gonna keep my emotes at sub emotes because I want people to just unlock it with channel points.
Jupiter.
And then they can use them anywhere, so... Because I don't actually want anyone to pay. Like, this is basically... Why is this solar power plant so damaged? Why is the shield of the solar power plant at 60%? Also, why are there...
Matter anti-matter. A weapon usually.
Why is there a matter antimatter? What happened here? Somebody must have crashed into the solar power plant.
Poltergeist. Spectrum poltergeist. Spect matter anti-mat poltergeist missile.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the leftovers here. Sorry, I was distracted. So yeah, I kind of regret the that I became affiliate because it's just ads. It's just spamming everybody with ads. And I don't even get like transcoding. So I had people complain like, oh no, your stream is too high resolution for my internet connection. And I'm like, yeah, I could reduce it for everybody, but Twitch isn't actually transcoding. Oh, we need to be actually not too slow because they're... Yeah, we want to deliver people somewhere. Oh, can I even carry this? That's M size, that's fine. Oh yeah. I'm not seeing any pennies. That's not part of being affiliate. Affiliate is just you make money for visas. Okay.
Transorbital accelerator. Asteroid belt.
Yeah, Facebook is firing people, Google has a hiring stop. I'm sure Amazon and Twitch are looking at things as well. The tech climate really shifted in the last year or so. But
Matter, antimatter, solar power plant.
that just means now is a great time to be hiring people. If you want to grow your own company, because a lot of people are getting laid off.
Now, do you want the job?
Could we do this?
You are targeted for transmitting information.
33 minutes, we can do that, yeah, we can go back after.
Command rejected.
Twitter looking interesting as well, yeah. Oh man, Elon Musk, he is such... He is really on the autistic spectrum, and I'm not saying that just as like a meme or a joke, like really, he is very bad at predicting how people will act. Like, the fact that, like, the ideas he's bringing in, like, I can see some kind of idea of what he wants to do with this, with Twitter, but the way he's surprised that people are, like, acting the way they are, just shows that he has zero predictive power when it comes to people. I want to call him a clown in the debacle, but that would be an insult to clowns. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Utterly clownery. I'm still a fan of his with SpaceX. What he does with SpaceX, pretty good. But I don't think he's very good with people.
Entering system.
Or
Asteroid
politics.
belt.
Like, his political takes are...
Mining outpost.
Oh boy, we have 4 minutes to get there. I think we need to boosto. We need to boosto. And it's still gonna be tight though, even with boost though. Ah, it's not gonna be so tight though.
You are talking?
I've got encoding data for transmission.
Ooh,
Anything, you
3 million to Jupiter. We're taking those people with us. He's very self-interested. I actually don't think that. I actually don't think he bought Twitter out of self-interest.
Successfully docked. In connection
At
to
least not a
local
classical
network
understanding of
established.
self-interest.
Mining outpost M Delta.
I think he actually thought he could just easily turn it. Ooh, 4 million to Jupiter too. Or we're really just
I've got some transmitting information.
to set it up.
Command rejected.
Okay, but we need. Well, we have. Oh, loaded. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have three missions of people that want to go to Jupiter. Nice. And he'll change his tune if he sees something as benefiting something he values. He bought Twitter to... Yeah, he bought Twitter to save free speech. I actually believe him. But I also think he's really naive about his concept of free speech. Once again,
Heroes of Earth
going
and
to the thing
Sol
where
are afforded a special welcome.
anything to do
Your
with
presence
humans
here
and
is an
social
honor.
interactions is not his forte.
Command rejected.
I mean, not free speech in general, but what he sees. I mean, first of all, if I say I will save free speech, obviously I'm saving free speech as I see it, so it's a tautology. But the point that you pointed this difference out must mean that you think there's a big difference between the two. So
Command rejected.
You are talking?
This is what we're in need of.
which I'm not sure. I don't have any strong opinion on
Orbital
that.
patrol base.
You are talking?
I'm sending through the...
I mean, Twitter is a really weird place.
Jupiter 2.
It is really weird that they banned Trump in some... Oh, wait, what? Somebody wanted to go to Jupiter, right? Where do you want to go? You want to go... Oh, you wanted to go there. My bad.
Antimatter warhead production fab M Alpha.
I mean, even if you want to go into the nitty-gritty details of like, oh, which version of free speech is he talking about? The previous administration of Twitter definitely wasn't advocating
Successfully
something
docked.
coherent.
Heroes of
Incoming message.
Like, they were very US
Transorbital
politics
accelerator.
involved.
Jupiter 2.
So... This is Jupiter 2, this is Jupiter 2. Okay. Legally, they were perfectly within their rights, yeah, but I don't think anybody said that they were violating current laws. The bigger question would be, are they violating any laws that should exist? Like, because it's not good if a privately owned company could do some meow meow meow, says Commissar Kitty. Hello, Commissar Kitty. It is difficult politics hour with Kaladin. Actually, not difficult. I don't know. I don't want to sound like it's tough or something. It's a gentleman's debate. Although I wouldn't call myself gentle.
Entering system. Jupiter 2.
People did think they were... Yeah, but let's not...
Food
I never do
preparation
that. You
facility
shouldn't do that.
L
Don't
Alpha.
focus on the most stupid person that you disagree with. Because you're always gonna feel smug and intelligent if you always focus on the most stupid person that you disagree with. I try to focus on the smartest person that I disagree with. Because that's where I can learn something.
Out of order.
I mean, yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, but there's always gonna be people who are outraged, so...
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome.
Also, I think, even though I think Elon Musk is a complete clown with how he handles all of this, I also think people are complete clowns with how they react to this. I don't see how Elon Musk owning this, like, even before, like, Elon Musk owning this would be worse than the previous owners. Like, that's also not clear to me. Like, just philosophically. Like, obviously, operationally, he's really ruining it right now.
Heroes of
Incoming message. Transorbital accelerator. Jupiter.
You say we should give fish to the cat. Well, we don't have any fish right now.
You are talking to...
Transmitting information.
You are talking to...
I checked this, right? Yeah. Do we check out Jupiter 3? Let's check out Jupiter 3. What's our
Transorbital
status?
accelerator.
64 million.
Jupiter 3.
We need a bit more. And now the super freighter. And now go to the Xenon hub.
Command accepted.
I don't mind if some of the wackadoodles get deplatformed. Nah. I don't like that because weird. Like, it's so Anglo-centric, the whole thing. Like,
Entering system. Jupiter 3.
English Twitter, oh yeah, if you say the wrong kind of thing, you get deplatformed, but Arabic Twitter, oh, a lot of things are fine, or Hebrew Twitter works with different ways, and like,
You are talking...
it just makes no sense.
Transmission now.
The only reason that
Command with command.
US
again.
Twitter got treated so differently was that Twitter is a US company and they were really run by people who are really into US politics. And they didn't really care so much for other countries' politics.
Entering system. Jupiter 2.
I mean, yeah, it's an American-made company, sure, but it's not only running in
Transorbital
America.
accelerator.
The
Jupiter.
majority of the users are not Americans.
Ice harvesting. Spectre missile manufacturing facility. Alpha.
You are talking...
It's transmitting information.
Sure, but
Ice food preparation
I completely agree that
facility. L.
with
You are
that.
talking to...
Come on, you'll walk through this, no problem.
But
Transorbital accelerator.
that just means the idea of, oh, we're gonna deplatform horrible people with like horribly offensive stuff or rich stuff. We don't want this kind of atmosphere on our platform, and we have rules, blah blah blah. That suddenly doesn't apply if they just speak in a different language, which kind of just makes it feel
Jupiter.
like this whole principle is just hollow. It's just like a pretense,
Transorbital
so you can punish your
accelerator.
political opponents in your domestic battles. I mean, yeah, whenever they're doing like any action like banning Trump or something, it's a message to the, like, it's done by US people for a US audience. I agree. And yeah, it's probably the largest market that Twitter is in, because I don't think Twitter really broke. Like, Twitter is banned in China, I think. Well, I guess it depends. Do you count Europe as a single market? But even then, I don't know how high the adoption rate of Twitter in Europe is. It might not
Entering system.
outrank it.
Saturn. Orbital defense station.
I mean, I'm not saying fair. I don't care that it's not fair. I just mean, I'm not gonna cry any crocodile tears for the previous... Like that, oh no, the way it was run previously is gone now. Where I'm like, it was kinda hubristic how it was run before, so...
Transorbital accelerator.
I don't
Saturn
particularly
II.
care. I don't want to say it was great how it was run before. Well, last time I checked, the single market was still a bigger economy than the US economy.
Incoming message.
But yeah, I don't know how many there are advertising on Twitter and what the digitalization rate is and stuff like that. Definitely the ad market, probably the English-speaking ads are always more important because the other markets are very
USC
fractured.
Food Supply Factory. M Alpha.
But we're gonna deliver this ore to the Xenon Hub.
Ore transferred.
Also,
Docking granted. Command accepted.
I just mean that considering the context, considering concept, it makes sense even if it seems inequitable that moderation wasn't consistently applied. The English were a mistake.
You are talking.
Reckon you can
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Transorbital accelerator.
I'm not
Saturn
saying it's a
III.
surprise because this applies to, as you pointed out, to a lot of companies. But yeah, it just means a change isn't necessarily bad. Also, I still should think what am I gonna put into Kaladin today.
Ore transferred. 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 Entering system. Saturn III. EMP rifle assembly.
You are talking.
This mission should be a cakewalk for you.
I don't know. I don't.
Point singularity projector forge. Alpha.
Yeah, I'm not sure about moderation. I mean, moderation is a lot of different things, though. In a sense, the algorithm that decides which tweets you see and which tweets get, like, reach and so forth. That algorithm, in some sense,
Transorbital accelerator.
can also be
Saturn
moderating in the original meaning of the word. Because it could, for example, limit the spread of highly controversial tweets. But on the other hand, that is exactly the opposite of Twitter wants, because Twitter wants the most controversial tweets to be like showing in everyone's timeline, because that's the ones they will engage with, and you gotta get that engagement.
Saturn II.
Gotta have high engagement numbers.
USC food supply command. Which a command.
What are you gonna do without high engagement? Your users need to engage with the app, and you need high throughput click rates and high response rates.
Great, sending through the depth.
Like and subscribe. Ring the bell.
The job.
I don't even know why.
Electromagnetic
Speaking
plasma
of,
cannon for
that's shifting the topic to
Alpha.
YouTube, but I don't
Water
understand the ring the bell
purification
thing.
plant, M Alpha.
Like they changed it so that
You are talking.
people
Transmitting.
now get notifications only if they turn on the bell.
Electromagnetic plasma cannon
But then what is
forge,
subscribing
Alpha.
for
You are
in
talking.
YouTube now? What is it doing?
Transorbital accelerator.
Enragement
Saturn.
encourages engagement. Yeah, that is definitely part of it. Space Battle Yamato engage. Yamato. I never finished building the Yamato in Terraria. It's a sad truth. But it was cool. It was a cool idea.
Entering system. Saturn.
When's the Zenith MP? Is Zenith the new patch for Terraria? Because I'm not up to
Research
date.
Station. Transorbital accelerator. Titan.
Battleship Great Peace. It's a wonderful name. Ah, it's a special seed. Ah, the secret seeds that have like multiple of these things mixed in.
Rapier.
Why do we have a rapier that's just floating there?
The USC's ability to patrol remote
Oh well.
Transorbital accelerator. Titan.
It rolls all the challenge seeds into one. Yeah, that sounds like fun. We should do that. I'm up for a Zenith MP, if I have the time. Which in Japan is actually difficult. Oh, honestly. Because people just never take off.
Entering system. Titan. Orbital patrol base.
Okay, Titan doesn't really have missions for us here. Where did the Civ 4 MPs go? I mean, we can have another Civ 4 MP, but Chosra is still in New Zealand, I think. I'm not sure,
You are
actually. But...
talking.
Encoding data for transmission. Now.
Terran M5, yep. And we have an M5 that can dock at my
granted.
target.
Command accepted.
Can't play Civ 4 MP without Chosra.
Transorbital accelerator. Saturn.
Fall from Heaven 2 MP? We haven't done a Fall from Heaven 2 MP yet with the boys, but I have played Fall from Heaven 2 in multiplayer a lot of times and it's great. Fall from Heaven 2 is one of the best things that has ever happened in the history of mankind.
Saturn Research Station.
Yep, I used to play it all the time with my friends. Many years. I've even played it recently, like last year or so. I had a game with Max, like Maximilian Zero. Fall from Heaven 2 is the best mod ever made. I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that statement. It is actually true.
You are talking.
A great sending through the data now. Would you be interested?
That's a low pay mission, we're not taking that.
Transorbital accelerator.
I don't like these timeline extension mods too much. Like... But... it could be good. Could be good.
Entering system. Uranus.
No, they did not hire Kyle to work on Civ 5. I'm pretty sure. Kyle actually went...
USC orbital
Like the
logistics
main
store.
guy behind Fall from Heaven went into... I don't know, but later he was in another game company, the company that made like
Transmitting information. Now, do you want the job?
a scabbard in 47 minutes. Yeah, sure. Let's buy a
Ship.
The speed that it will need?
Rudder optimization. Boost duplex scanner.
Nah.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
I think it's the Endless, yeah, the Endless the company that makes like the Endless games.
Transorbital accelerator. Uranus 2.
Like no, not Kyle. I don't know. But I think, yeah. I mean, the Fall from Heaven guy. Who was the main guy? Who was he called? I want to say it's Kael, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Commissar Kitty agrees. Kael. Yeah, I think that's just my rough memory. I might be wrong. Oh, we have to hand over the rapier.
Incoming message.
For the money.
A complex.
Yeah, Kyle went on to the later to the Endless Legends, and I cannot imagine. Well, even if he was an advisor for Civ 5, they didn't listen to him much. Let's just put it like that. Because Fall from Heaven does not take Civ 4 in the direction of Civ 5.
Uranus 2.
There's
Water purification.
not a lot of overlap in those developments. But honestly, none of the games later look as interesting as Fall from Heaven ever looked. Fall from Heaven 2 is unsurpassed as a fantasy strategy game.
Encoding data for
I'm just gonna...
now. Anything
I can't get a Terran M4 here in 11 minutes. But I can get the Scabbard over there. Nice.
Transorbital accelerator. Uranus.
Now I have 70 million in the bank. Civ 5 was a mistake. Civ 6 is getting a new DLC. Yeah, I don't know. Civ 5 was a mistake. I agree. I'm just not having fun playing Civ 5 is the problem. Like, at the end of the day, that's the only criterion that counts, and it's just not fulfilled for me.
Uranus.
Going from Civ 3 to Civ 4 was great. 4 to 5.
Neptune.
5 also had the problem, because I played it very early after it came out. It already had like this infant problem of that like these larger series are getting nowadays, where then like Victoria 3 or Crusader Kings 3, where these huge games get the next installment and they start out and they are just so bare bones. They have so little content, a lot is missing, a lot has been cut because they're just making the base game. The thing that made Fall from Heaven work was the Armageddon. One of the big issues of these types of games is that the late game is getting boring. Yeah, although I wouldn't claim, I want to emphasize, I don't think Fall from Heaven is very balanced.
Transorbital accelerator. Pluto.
Like, it's a pretty... Wait, is there a station here that I didn't scan? Because there's a guy up there. Who are you? Who are you and what?
Terran. Valuable goods transporter.
Okay, valuable goods transporter just out in nothing. Okay. Who needs balance in a game? There was a developer mod for ending the world in Civ 4. Balance is so boring. I agree. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Transorbital accelerator. Pluto.
So if I have time, I'm up for a Civ 4 or Fall from Heaven MP. Yeah. No, Rise and Fall? Okay, Kaladin doesn't like Fall from Heaven. Kaladin wants the more vanilla mods. Although Rise and Fall is also good. It's not bad. I'd also be up for Rise and Fall. Probably. Also, now the time shift though is 8 hours between us. Or like between me and Europe. And that means there's less of a time shift between me and you, Kaladin, I think.
Entering system. Pluto.
I
Water purification plant.
yeah, I actually think it's good to put balance in things because I can like to get fun out of a game for a long time. It's better if it's like kind of balanced, but
Orbital patrol base.
there's a boring way to balance a game and there's a very interesting but hard way to balance a game.
You want the job?
The boring game to balance a game is to make everything completely symmetrical or to make the variations very small. It's the Age of Empires 2 way to balance a game. Actually, Age of Empires 2 has some variations. I shouldn't be so dismissive.
Water purification plant. M Alpha.
But compare that to something like Warcraft 3, where there were like 3 completely... No, actually 4. 4 or StarCraft. Completely different races, completely asymmetric, yet they still tried to balance it out in the end. That was way more interesting.
You are talking.
Well, I'm patching through the information now.
Well, we are really in a drought when it comes to missions here.
You are talking.
You want the job?
Well, let's go to my favorite station.
Transorbital
Sector.
accelerator. Kuiper belt. Ore transferred. Ore transferred. Ore transferred.
I don't know, Alpha.
Ore transferred.
Meanwhile, he's playing X3.
Transferred.
Oh no.
Ore transferred.
It's really hard to do. Yeah, I agree. It's much harder to balance when you have asymmetric races and asymmetric factions.
Ore transferred.
But yeah, rock, paper, scissors types of balance is really awful. Really awful. No. Yeah, it's really hard to do a system where options are very varied and very different, but it still balances out in the end. It's really tough. And yeah, asymmetry is inherently unbalanced,
Kuiper
so
belt.
it takes a lot of work to make it balanced. And then
Mining
often,
outpost. M Alpha.
what you end up is it's only balanced at a certain skill level. So for players who are much more new, it won't be balanced in the same way. Like there will be a much more difficult race, or there will be a much or something suddenly becomes very exploitable at a high skill level.
Accelerator. Pluto.
Endless Legends suffer from that. I have played one Endless Legend game
Pluto.
and it just didn't inspire me, and then I
Transorbital
stopped.
accelerator. Oort cloud. Entering system. Oort cloud.
Oh wow, the system is empty. Forget it. We're turning this ship around. You know what I want back for Civ? In Civ 2 Test of Time, you had multiple worlds. Like the fantasy setting, you simultaneously had the underworld and the overworld playable at the same time.
Electromagnetic plant.
You are talking to.
Oh, great, sending through the data now.
Okay, Kuiper Belt, 4 million. We'll take that. But I mean, I guess Heroes of Might and Magic has often had like an underworld, and I think at least Heroes of Might and Magic 5 still has an underworld.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of.
Connection to local.
Although it's just kind of like a different map and you go there with portals, so I don't know if that's what you want.
Transorbital accelerator. Kuiper belt.
Every DLC is a new map. Yeah, multiple maps is also difficult to play because it's more difficult to keep an overview. Also, man on the roof, get some energy cells. Like 2,000. And man on the roof. Oh no, I don't like this sector. The sector is dangerous.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
So what's the new Civ 6 DLC? A leader pack. Oh, that sounds really lazy. Is that all? Just more leaders? That's kinda lazy. Oh, that's what's leaked so far, so there might be more. I mean, leaked or hinted? Like, did they preview it or leak?
You are talking?
Encoding data for transmission now.
600,000 to Neptune. It's better than nothing.
Orbital patrol base. Docking grant autopilot off. Successfully docked.
When's the Civ 6 of Warlords coming out with Hitler and Stalin?
Incoming message.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that went not in the direction that I thought it would.
Orbital patrol base.
They've milked everything else out of it already.
You are talking?
Really?
This mission should be a cakewalk for you.
Really, everything else. Nothing left to be done. They even recycled corporations from Civ 4, but worse. Nice.
Entering system. Pluto.
Wait, Civ 4 Warlords had Hitler and Stalin? It didn't have... like, it had Stalin, yeah, and Mao.
Neptune.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Hitler is not playable. And I didn't know he came out with Warlords. So... Oh, lots of people need training.
Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training. Training.
Yeah, exactly. I only play Beyond the Sword. I never played Civ 4 without Beyond the Sword. Like, I didn't play it when it was released. Yeah, also, back in the day, I was too young and I didn't really realize when things got released and stuff. And also in Germany, Civilization wasn't announced as much and as big. Like, I was very aware of Die Siedler or the Settlers series, like of all the parts of it, and when they got released and stuff. So I played from the first to the third.
Solar power. L Alpha.
You are talking?
But
Transmitting it.
with the...
USC Food Supply Factory. L Alpha.
Yeah, with the other one I wasn't so sure. BT has a big upgrade over vanilla, yeah. You played all the iterations, nice.
Transmitting information.
Oh god, they want 30,000 protein pastes.
Water
Let's just
purification
pretend they never asked.
M Alpha.
You are talking?
Transmitting.
Incoming message.
You never played colonizations? Well, you should ask your good friend Saint Kaladin, the expert on Civ 4 colonization.
Training. successfully in connection to local trading network established.
You just binged it.
Transorbital accelerator.
I played
Uranus.
one game of colonization, I think, and that's all I ever played of it, I think.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Beyond Earth MP went. Is Beyond Earth any good? I thought it like crashed pretty hard. Not at all, okay.
Entering system. Uranus. Spectre Missile Manufacturing Facility. Alpha.
It's Civ 5, but worse. Well, that is the opposite of a sales pitch. Oof, that is a condemnation. You'd get censored on Twitter for that level of hatred.
You are talking?
Encoding data for transmission now.
USC Orbital Logistics Dock.
It's Civ 5, Alpha Centauri, but with all the fun and personality of Alpha Centauri. But I also think it's very hard to appeal to the crowd who still loves Alpha Centauri. Because, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia in there.
You are talking?
It's transmitting information now. Do you want the job?
Ooh, a scabbard for 6 million. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. A
Ship.
scabbard. Some
Rudder
engine,
up
rudder,
boost,
boost,
duplex
duplex,
scanner.
and that.
Navi-
And I'm telling you, dock at
docking
my target.
granted. Command.
You are talking to the...
Hey, other guy.
Think you're going to give me a green light on the job?
You want me to retrieve a ship? I don't want to retrieve a ship.
Transorbital accelerator. Uranus 2.
Man, we haven't gotten a single one of these really good taxi missions that I actually wanted, like the 8 million or the 7 million ones. No, it's just harsh sometimes.
Entering system. Uranus
But
2.
as always, I just gotta complain, and then the game will fix it for me.
You are talking?
What hurt? We're going to need these things. This might...
Yeah, this might be tricky, she says, asking for 75,000 protein paste.
Transorbital accelerator. Uranus.
I like to imagine that by this point, Alpha's internal voice is the AI's voice in this game. Entering system Lidl. No, also there's no Lidl in Japan, as far as I know. I haven't seen a Lidl.
Incoming message. Training.
Ideally, I want the scabbard to dock before I get...
Incoming message.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that should be 6 million.
Incoming message.
What supermarkets are there? Yeah, good question. Is there any chain that you would know?
Entering
obviously-
system. Uranus.
Everything is full of
Solar
combinis.
power plant. M. Alpha.
So the three big chains that have these small stores, like this, really just a convenience store, small ones that sell a little bit of everything, but at a little bit of an upmarket price. But they're always very close. They also sell you warm food. There's sometimes a place to sit. There's a toilet. There's a printer. There's an ATM. They're like all in one, like convenience stores. And the three big ones are 7-Eleven, Lawson, and Family Mart. And those three dominate. They have loads of shops. That's very Japanese to have these convenience stores. Then for the little bit bigger markets, there is the My Basket chain. And there's the
Encoding data for transmission.
1.5 million
You are
euros.
talking.
I've got encoding data for transmission now.
You
I
are
guess
talking.
1.5 million. Yeah, 7-Eleven. And yeah, My Basket. What else is there that's like medium size? Yeah, I don't know. There's a bigger market called OK Market. I think there are some Walmarts, but I'm not
Transorbital
sure.
accelerator, Uranus 3.
I certainly have never gone there. Yeah, and I can't even remember the other shops where even I go shopping not every day, but like once in a while. They just have such forgettable names.
Entering system, Uranus 3. Ice harvesting facility.
You are talking.
Great. Encoding data for transmission now.
USC Food Supply Factory, L Alpha.
Walmarts are scary? Oh, don't be scared of Walmarts. It's not that bad.
You are talking to the auto.
Well, actually, I think I've only been in a Walmart once in Germany and it was terrible. Like, it was like depressing.
Successfully docked.
Actively
Incoming
depressing.
message.
But I think it was also really old. Like, really old.
Ice harvesting facility, Alpha.
Also, yeah, buying German sausages, not very easy here. In general, getting like foreign food stuff,
Transorbital
not the
accelerator,
easiest thing.
Uranus.
People too big to walk properly, so they waddle everywhere. Yeah, on my next visit to the US, I'm probably gonna encounter that as well again. Time to make your own sausage. I'm not sure my landlord would like it if I use my apartment to make sausages.
Entering system, Uranus. Transorbital accelerator.
Alright, we're at 82 million
Saturn.
now. Alright, and we should do another unload
Ore
run.
transferred, ore 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 transferred. Docking granted. Command accepted. Ore.
Some war.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Sounds like a rural problem. City folk have fewer Walmarts. Not Ohio. Oh no. What is so bad about Ohio? Also, we need to buy Kaladin a ship. What ship do we give Kaladin today? Something very cheap. Can we buy like an L-sized ship near here? These don't have anything. Ah, here we have. So, which of these animals do you like, Kaladin? What's about that Pom? Mostly just the Nazis, but otherwise it's fine. Like, I guess high levels of unemployment as well. And low levels of general education, but it's very nice as rural place. Anyway, so Kaladin, do you like a scorpion? An asp? I don't even know what animal an asp is. A jaguar, a mamba. Yeah, those are your options. Out of those animals, which ones do you like? A dragon. No, a dragon doesn't... A dragon is too big. The dragon cannot dock in you, so we can't use a dragon. An asp is a snake. Okay, so... A jaguar. A jaguar. Okay, you just want a jaguar. What does it come with, actually?
This ship is the successful replacement to the aging wolf.
That's a very
that was in
small
service
ship.
Since the split first started to
Okay, very nice. That's the cheapest one on the list. So, Kaladin, do you have a name for this jaguar?
Engine cargo bay extension. Install products on special command singular patrol navigation command. Duplex scanner carrier command boost extension installed.
Oh, it has PICs.
Incoming message.
Can it run HEPTs, actually?
This ship is the successful
No, it
replacement
can only
to
run
the aging
PICs.
wolf that was in
Oh, I
service
should have
since
bought
the
some
split first
mosquitoes,
started to
maybe.
construct ships. The
So, dock and the equipment dock.
docking granted. Command accepted.
Sill? Kaladin High School was known as the Scorpion. The Stinkerdien. Well, that's not very nice. Sill? Sill the Jaguar. Okay, should it just be called Sill or anything else? Sill is a very short name. I'm gonna be confused by this name. But sure, it's the Sill now.
Training.
Silthrenia. Wait, what? Should I really name it that? I mean, we can. We have the technology. We're gonna name it Silthrenia. What a weird name. Sounds like the female lead character from an isekai.
Entering system. Saturn. Solar power plant. XL Alpha.
I guess it does have Sylph in the name, so it does sound really fantasy. Fantasy woman girl. Fantasy woman girl. Ugh, the worst kind of fantasy. Oh, old Nako having your lift legs. You gotta unload that ore.
Transfer. Ore is the most common mineral. Ore transfer.
Jump and fly to position. And we still have some energy cells.
Command accepted.
Also, I don't know what the GLA is. Kaladin says, I was not known as the cliche GLA general in high school, Kitty, on the answer that Kaladin was known as Scorpion or the Stinkerdin. So,
You are talking?
I've got encoding data for transmission.
1.8 million to go back to Neptune. Yeah, sure, we're desperate. Global Liberation Army. That's either a revolutionary movement or a band or both.
Transorbital accelerator, Uranus.
Oh, we're clipping into our own ship. When I zoom in, I didn't even know that. We're clipping. Oh. It's a bit sad. CNC Generals? Oh, I never played any Command and Conquers. He's the one that gives AK-74s to everyone. Ah, that... I mean, that makes sense that one would be called Scorpion, and I feel like very vaguely I've heard of that, but I've never played Command and Conquer, so... Ooh. And also, we have now already 9 Marines that are fully trained. And at this rate, I will have to start boarding something, which is not a prospect I'm looking forward to. He likes tanks. I like tankies. No, that's not true.
Entering system, Uranus.
Unlike Dr. Thrax.
Orbital Defense Station. ATF, military, Skirneer.
There's a Skirneer. I think the Aegir looks better.
ATF, escort, Vali.
Do we have a Vali? I feel like we were gifted a ship. I don't remember what ship we were gifted.
This shipyard.
No, we have a Vidar, not a Vali.
Transorbital accelerator.
This just in.
Neptune.
Local East German likes tankies. Auferstanden aus Ruinen begins playing in the background. It's a good one. I think Auferstanden aus Ruinen is the better anthem. The DDR dances back from the grave. Yeah, I feel like Jake is really slandering the name of the DDR. Also, Rand's using the theme. But I think Auferstanden aus Ruinen is the better anthem than the West German anthem that Germany eventually adopted. That reunified Germany adopted. Or just kept. Because the constitution was never overhauled. Initially the plan had been that, once Germany reunifies, it should give itself a new constitution. But because of worries about the 2+4 treaty and stuff like that, it was decided, oh no, it's gonna be quicker if we just take them in as new constituting countries. Because they were worried that the time window would close for reunification. So in the end, East Germany just disbanded and West Germany just absorbed them. Combining the two is a possibility, but...
Now, does it interest you?
Terran TS? No, we can't do that, that's not doable. But they don't really vibe with each other, like from the text, you know? They have very different textual verses and stuff like that. They forgot Austria in the process. I mean, Austria can't reunify, right? Because they would have to change their constitution. And I don't even know. I don't even know if Gorbachev would have allowed that. Gorbachev was a pro. He probably would have allowed it.
Training.
Good old Gorby.
USC orbital logistics dock.
Paladin keeps posting anthems. I'm not gonna play them here. Oh, are they like combinations?
Orbital.
You are talking?
Great encoding data for transmission.
Or are they just both of the anthems? So yeah, I know you can sing the verses from one to the melody of the other. And so you can do it both ways, actually.
USC Orbital Logistics Dock.
Or are these like more complicated combinations?
You are talking to the automated interrupter.
Simple combinations. Okay, I'm gonna listen to them later when I brush my teeth, which is a good hint that I should be ending the stream now because it's getting too late. Let's have a little overview. We have 84 million, so we personally through missions just made 40 million. In the meantime, the Duke's Complex made some money, Rombi made some money. So we have another, say 45 million around here. Oh, the Xenon Hub is out of money. Ugh. Well, goodbye money. And as I said, I want a lot more money. We have about half of the money that I want. But there's more. We can potentially turn some of our rockets into money. So for example, if we check... Next time we will do this, but if we check like the Rombi or the shareholders, landed ship. Flail holder has 200 flails, that's good. And the Rombi, the ball joker has 199 heavy torpedoes. Ooh, that means actually we might have to make a heavy torpedo run next time. Very good. Very good. Ah, this might explain why Rombi is making money. Can't let Rombi make money. Yeah, Rombi is actually storing hammer heavy torpedoes. We will not allow that. We will actually start using them and turning them into, hopefully, profit. If we shoot down the right kind of Xenon ship, we can turn a profit with that. So maybe we should dock somewhere. I don't need to save in space. We can just dock here. Sell some of the stuff because I have 24-hour stream. No, I wish. But I have work tomorrow. Actually, I don't wish. I actually enjoy this mixture of things. I actually enjoy working and then streaming and then working. And, like, it would be boring if I did all the same thing all the time.
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome. Your presence here is an honor.
Connection to local trading network established.
Alright, a frag bomb. Oh wait, I don't think... Didn't we pick up something? What did we pick up? Yeah, MAM launchers. We don't need an MAM launcher. Ah, but the place is full, so we can't put it. Alright, well then I'm just gonna save and tell you all a good night, gute Nacht, oyasumi nasai, buenas noches. I've done an 80-hour stream, I think. The worst part was the lack of food. I've done... What was the longest Factorio stream I did? I don't know, 14 hours? I don't know exactly. But it's good night from me. There's not going to be a long stream here. And I'll see you again whenever the next stream is.